First of all, who know in the room Odatex? Who know Odatex in the room? Please raise your hands. Okay, very good. So Solera and Odatex, it is exactly the same thing, okay? Solera is the name of our holding. And with the time, you will see that you will hear more and more about Solera because we are going to change gently the name from Odatex to Solera. And today I am very pleased to introduce Solera to you. A lot of you know that company. I am working for them since a very long time. I start acting in France. And since now more than 1 year, I am the regional manager of Solera, and I am in charge of several countries in Europe, of the North African countries, and of the Great Middle East, including the Turkish market, to, let's say, the Central Asia countries. So I'm very pleased today to introduce you that very nice company. Solera is the leading provider in claims management. Today, we think that all around the world, insurers manage more than 100 million claims every year. 50% of them are today automatized, mean that one provider, like Solera, is able to assist an insurer, an assessor, or a body shop in order to calculate at the right price the claims. Solera, in that 50%, get, let's say, the big part of the pie, 56%. In France, we call it the camembert, you know, and we are very proud of it. But we want to raise the bar, and we want to go through the 50 other million that today are still done manually. Every year, Solera, and every second, we are estimate 1 claims. We are in every market number 1 or number 2. And we are more than 3,500 employees. And some of them are in that room. The men and the women that are from Solera, could you also raise your hand? Oh, quite a lot, huh? That men are now acting all around the world. And even our customers want to be part of Solera. I saw some hand rising. As we want to get that remain 50%, we should raise our business in the country where we are today, but also in the country where we are going to be tomorrow. Just to give you an update, in 2007, we were in 28 countries. Now, a few years later, in 2040, we are in 68 countries. And our goal in 2020 is to be in more than 100 countries. And even the country where we are not planning to go tomorrow, we will be very happy to go over there. And it is important for us to be ambitious in that very large world. For sure, we are acting with, let's say, almost the global insurer all around the world, but also with the local one. Today, Solera is acting with more than 200 different insurance companies all around the world. And here, of course, in Turkey. In order to address that market, you know our core business is our database, our automotive database. Today, we invest a lot every year in order to maintain and develop that database. More than $115 million are invested through several data centers that are in very near relationship with the importer and manufacturer. We get one, of course, in France, one in Germany, one in Spain, several on the American side, San Diego in the US, Mexico, São Paulo in Brazil, and also in China. We want to set up new data center. One of them will be also very soon in Russia, because it's a very big market for us, and we want to be able to develop that car as well as possible. Every day it is more than 500 people that are working on that data center. Just some figures. In mature market, we cover more than 99% of the car that you are driving on the road. We get more than 50 partnership with manufacturer. And we cover not only the car that you are driving every day, but we are covering also the motorcycle, the trucks, and tomorrow the quad and everything. So now if we speak about our portfolio, Solera all around the world address more than 100 different kind of services. I want to give you a focus on the main of them, on the principle of them, that are developed through 3 platforms. The first one is, of course, the one that play with our huge database. This one is able to make very precise identification of the claim that you have with the car that get a claim. We get connection with all the OEM in order to know the DNA of the car, how the car is built, what is his windscreen, which kind of paint is on the car. We know exactly how the car has been built. And it is very important in order to get a fair estimate and also to avoid fraud. On the top of that, it means that we are able to make automatic check. When a body shop relies a calculation with our system, our platform is able to track all the data made by the body shop and to detect error, potential fraud. And thanks to that, we will decrease the cost of the insurer. And I've got some figure just after. We set up also now since 5 years what we call the STC. It is the Solera Technical Center. It is a kind of Swiss knife that is able to get all the methodology developed by the R&D from the insurer. Maybe you know some of them, Mapfre in Spain, Thatcham in England, or AZT in Germany. So we are working closely with that R&D center in order to get that information and deploy them all around the world. As we get our tool in now 68 countries, it is very valuable for the insurer that would like to use that tool in order to help them manage the claims faster, help them to reduce their cost, and help them also to improve customer satisfaction. On the top of that, Solera is also specialized to manage your salvage, to manage the total loss. We bought in 2009 a very interesting company in Germany called Auto Online. Auto Online is an IT platform that links the salvage declared by the insurer to the yards, to the salvage management company. And they bid in order to get the salvage that you put on that platform, and it brings a lot of value. It is the IT part of Auto Online. But we manage also. We are able to outsource the whole process of salvage management. Here in Turkey, for example, our team is really specialized in that environment. And I think that we manage something like 70% of the total loss that the insurer bring to company like Auto Online. The other platform that we develop now since a long time is our big data platform. you know that on that market, the big data is strategic for your environment and for your company. If you are able to understand well your data, you will be able also to, for example, better detect fraud. As an example, we work very well with Frisch. In the Netherlands, we share our database, and together we are very powerful in order to help insurer to detect international fraud network, to detect specific fraud, even done on the table of a family. You have a lot of different kind of fraud. And all the data that we bring on our platform allow insurer, through their SSR, through their body shop network, to better understand what happened on your market. Of course, on the top of that, as we collect so much data, now we are able to predict what will be the future of your underwriting, of your claims cost, and even which customer you are going to lose tomorrow.